let's get right into it, man. Like,
I haven't spoken to CP, by the way.
Okay, that was gonna be my first thing. Like, have you spoken to him?
Not yet.
From your perspective, that notification hits your phone. What's the first thing that goes through your mind?
It's sad to say, but when you go through it, you see it happen, right? You see it snowballing slowly. It's
like a train on the tracks.
You see it. And you already know what to expect. I mean, now I can say I know what to expect now. But I seen it, and it's a couple guys that's in the league that I see it starting to happen to. The CP situation, it's a fucked up situation because there's a lot of people who may disagree with CP. Right?
The first thing I've heard is like,
no, I'm just saying there's a lot of people.
CP's a hard guy to play for.
Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. There's a lot of tough CEOs out there. There's a lot of tough founders. There's a lot of tough leaders. There's a lot of tough people out there. But there's a lot of people players who may dislike Chris Paul for whatever reason. They have their own reasons too. That don't negate what he did for the game of basketball, right? We're not going to see another CP in this game for a long time. Like, this is the last of what we're going to see at that position.
You talk about floor generals.
Just a floor general, a visionary, a leader, a dog, a killer. Like, and maybe that's why a lot of people don't fuck with him or don't like him, because he is all of those things.
You think for those reasons?
He's tenacious. He don't give up. Like, he do anything to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you that size, that position, the leader, like, you got to put a lot of people in play. You got to put a lot of people in those positions. And a lot of times, some people may not like how you carry it with them because of the position that you're in.
I think it's speaking.
Sometimes you may not like it as a personal. You might get offended personally.
But I think it's speaking of for obvious reasons.
I'm just speaking in general. I'm not speaking on nobody.
No. I mean, you're speaking prime Chris Paul.
I'm speaking legacy.
Of course.
Right? I'm speaking journey and legacy. Right.
Yeah.
So we know what Chris Paul have done for this game.
Yeah.
We know what Chris Paul have done for every team, every organization that he's went to. Right. He put those teams and those organizations in positions to win championship. Now, did he ever do it? No. Granted, injuries, he got there, injuries, whatever happened, that don't negate who he is. When you think of the Clippers, who you think about?
Lob City, Chris Paul.
You think of Chris Paul. Now, there's other guys that came before. There's the Baron Davises and those Elton Brands and
Darius Miles,
Q Rich.
Yeah.
You got Lamar. You got to pay homage to those guys. When you think about the Clippers, you think about Chris Paul. Chris Paul come back to the Clippers and say, hey, here's a play. I want to be close to the fam. Listen, I want to see if I can help the team. Y'all need a backup point guard. Cool, they say, Chris Paul, maybe you may play a little bit. You may not. I don't know what was the shit that they negotiated. I'm going to retire. Let me ride out. This is the organization. This is home. This is... I done put these Clippers to the world.
Right.
I done brought excitement to the Clippers where nobody was caring about the Clippers. It was Lakers. There wasn't no Clippers. So for him to go through that at this point in time,
and then in the middle of the night,
4 months to go, because the Clippers ain't making the playoffs.
Nah.
So you really got 4 months to go, maybe 4.5 before the season is over. Out of respect, and this is why I say that there's no level of respect. When it's time for you to go, legacy doesn't mean shit in a sense. Because when they want you out of there, they don't think about legacy.
Right.
What are you about to get for CP right now by sending home? What do you get out of sending CP home? What do you get? Unless you're coming to him and saying, hey, CP, hey, we're gonna let you go, and we want you to go and try to get on another team, be a free agent, try to win a championship. Unless you're telling him that, then I don't want to hear nothing else. You can't send Chris Paul home.
Yeah, like you can
saying
because
why?
It's happening.
Well, it happened, but I'm just saying why though? Why?
It's like,
why?
What? How do you? I think.
What did you expect from Chris Paul right now
here's my
to
thing.
say that he's not delivering to the point where I have to send him home on a road trip and we 3 in 1,000.
I don't think it's that. I think it's everything you just said before them sending him home. He's a pit bull. He does everything for a team. Like, he's a leader. Like, he probably at that time, you know what I mean, goes in there thinking everything you just said. I'm synonymous with Lob City. I want to end my career here. I want to be close to my family. I want to do all this type of stuff. So for them to go from that to send him home, I think it's one of many things that's just a large problem with just the Clippers in general. The Clippers in general. Look at the Clippers here this year.
You can't tell me Chris Paul you can't tell me CP is that disruptive to the point where I got to send him home, bro.
No. To me, it says more about the Clippers than it says about Chris Paul, is what I'm saying. Think of the Clippers year this year. The Clippers year start off with the Pablo Torre, the tree planting that Vince and I were talking about.
I get all of that.
Kawhi gets hurt. They sign Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal gets hurt. They're 5 and 17 or whatever it is. Like, James Harden's doing his damnedest to keep them
playing well,
you know what I mean, to keep them relevant. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and Kawhi's hurt again. And Chris Paul probably didn't think it was gonna go like this.
And Chris Paul wanted to go home, be close to his family, be close to his support system, be close to his son, little Chris, who is actually coming into his own as his own basketball player, right? So now I want to be close to that. I missed out on my kids. I missed out on my son. I missed out on seeing him, go play through basketball. Like, I want to be there for my son. So I'm going to go back home to the Clippers where I have a house there, maybe building another house. My family is here. My whole family is here.
Right.
This is the organization that is mine. I'm synonymous with this organization.
All right, Melo.
How and why? What happened that you feel like you have to?
That's what I want to know, Melo.
I'm telling you what.
You're my Hall of Famer. You're somebody we don't wildly speculate on the show a lot.
This is the dark side this is the fucked up side of the sport.
Right.
Right. And I know a lot of people say, well, Chris Paul is older, but you still don't do that. You should treat that with a level of respect. Because now you playing with somebody's legacy. It ain't about wins and losses right now. Right. I should have enough respect for you and your legacy not to let you go out like this. You got 4 months here. We got 4 months. You got 4 fucking months. The guy's retiring in April.
Melo, I don't like to wildly speculate on the show. I like to be the fact-based guy.
The facts,
here.
What we know is the facts that we know.
But they
on the road. They sent the nigga back to California.
Walk
That's
with me,
what
though.
We know.
Walk with me. All right, walk with me. All right.
Lawrence
he goes into LA.
Made the decision.
He goes into LA with all of this. Like, yo, I want to finish my career in LA. He didn't announce he wanted to retire until a couple weeks into the season.
Oh, my man. Listen.
If he signed to LA and being like, yo, this is it.
I hold you to higher regards in that case.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know.
Because you know. And you seen what was happening.
Right.
We all knew what was going to happen. Chris Paul was going to go back to the Clippers, and he was going to end his career with the Clippers.
Right.
Right? The Clippers said, yes, we're for that. Did they guarantee Chris Paul to play? Maybe, maybe not. But Chris Paul is going to go do what he do in the time that you give him that. Now, if he's holding people accountable over there and y'all not willing, and y'all part of a generation that you can't hold nobody accountable no more, then that could be overpowering to the powers that be.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Because the powers that be don't even have that power to hold these guys accountable.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So now I got somebody in the locker room who, my name is up here. This is my shit. So I'm willing to give the advice and I'm willing to work, but I'm also still the lion and the tiger that I am. I'm still the alpha that I am. So if y'all not ready for that shit, y'all shouldn't allow me to come back.
All of that I agree with, but the one thing that didn't happen was they weren't winning, right? Like,
that makes it even worse.
That's what makes it worse, exactly. Like, they weren't winning, y'all still weren't playing me, and on top of all that, like, I can't not shake the feeling that Chris Paul came from the past couple of franchises he came from.
Come on, bro.
Golden State, Houston, Phoenix, all franchise that had deep runs to the playoff, deep runs to the championship, didn't win it, but like played well there, you know? And he wants to go and do the right thing and end his career in a place that probably means somewhere sentimental to him. He gets there for a couple weeks, looks around, and is like,
bro, this can I say something, please? Can I say something?
Yeah.
This is why, and people will call me selfish. They call me selfish when I made this decision. I'm not going back to the Knicks and be the 15th, 14th man on the roster. You know why? Because if shit go left, you know who they pointing to? And that's the easiest spot that we can get rid of and bring somebody else in.
Yep.
No matter what, I can say I scored 62 in the guard and I can say I got 28,000 points. No matter what. In that time, in that season, in that moment, if I'd have got on that team and Tibbs would have been saying, we need to fill this spot, I would have been out of there.
And now you're embarrassed.
And now you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
So imagine CP right now. He's embarrassed that my own organization that I brought back to relevance is shitting on me. We ain't talking about what I'm doing right now or what have you done for me lately. You fucking with my legacy now. Now, not everybody can speak on legacy, but you fucking with my legacy now.
All right, so how do we fix the legacy? I'm gonna give you 3.
You can't you can't touch the legacy. The legacy is what it is. But
he's certified.
You're trying to put a dent into this legacy.
No matter what the Clippers do in the future,
Bro,
they can't take away from how much of a Hall of Fame.
But that's what they gonna say.
Chris Paul is.
Well, we can't take away the fact that what you have done.
But if you're Chris
right
Paul,
now,
if you're Chris Paul in this situation, I'm gonna give you 3 hypotheticals, right?
Man,
what do you do?
You know this shit pisses me off. This type of shit.
I know it though, but
it's about to happen to Russ. It's happening to Russ.
Yeah.
It's about to happen to DeMar DeRozan. It's about to happen to all of these niggas. AD is about to happen. The next trade that AD happens, it's going downhill from here. This is what's about to happen.
All right. So
it's unfortunate that trend. I understand it, but the way that our legends of the game get treated is fucked up.
I feel like there's a lot of people who want to hypothesize.
But give me 3 scenarios that you was about to say.
These scenarios, but even before I get to them, you just think it's a wrap with Chris. You think Chris is gonna? You don't think there's?
This has nothing to do with basketball.
No, not for basketball.
I'm saying emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Like, I just came back home. I want to leave home now, and I'm already comfortable with being in the environment of my kids, and I'm waking up to my son every day, my daughter. I get to take my kids to school. I get to go train my son. Fuck this shit. Like, at the end of the day, what else am I gonna get from this? I'm not chasing the championship right now. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. This is it. For me, I'm saying.
He's done.
For me.
Okay.
For me, I'm just saying for me, because you're gonna keep getting shitted on. You're gonna keep getting shitted on.
So you think the Clippers just waive him, let him go, or
waive? What they just do? They send a nigga home.
They sent him home. They haven't technically waived him yet, but
that's waived, bro. They tell you don't come back around the team.
No. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna suit up for the Clippers ever again. I'm saying
he's not coming to another game.
They're gonna figure out a way to get rid of him. Is what they say.
This is what the fuck I'm trying to say. There's no more Clippers, so he's waived.
So do you think
he's let go by the Clippers?
Okay. So what's his next most logical step career-wise?
Go be with your family, bro.
Come sit with us at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
Go be with your family. lock in to Chris. Lock into your, lock in to your family, your kids. You ain't gonna want it's gonna be an ego hit because you ain't gonna want to go out like that.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna want to go out like that because it's embarrassing. But what's gonna keep you strong is your kids. The fact that you take your daughter to school, you can take your son to school, you're gonna start realizing the stresses is getting less and less and less. I ain't gotta wake up the next day. I ain't gotta think about no shoot around. I ain't gotta think about competing. I ain't gotta think about what anybody got to say about basketball. because now I get to live through my son right there. And I'm speaking from experience.
Mm-hmm.
And he's similar because he got a son that's on his way up too. So go be with the fam. This shit ain't, you know, we can't play this shit forever. And once we get past the pride and the ego, we're gonna realize, hey, it's just a business.